up guys, it's U2 Fire Alarm 9200 and this is going to be Simplex 4010 Test 3. So first off, as you can see, the AC power light is off, and not because this thing doesn't have AC power, because it actually does, but it's probably due to the cord that I have on it. It's not that great. So that's the only trouble on the system, and I do have batteries on it right now. But as you can see, when I unplug them, the system does go into trouble. So yeah, the system does go into trouble when I take them out. So just some bugs. So yeah, this thing does have AC power. So this test is going to be rather exciting because, you know, obviously I'm not in a high school right now, and I'm not in school either. Well, I am technically going to college, but that's whatever. So for the first device, I've got a Simplex 4099 9001. Now I'm actually simulating a high school that we just did a upgrade on. Upgrade-ish, which it's kind of debatable, but whatever. But the pull stations they had were Simplex 2099 9756s. And I do have some monitor modules, but I don't have the right resistors to use them, so I'm using the 4099 just to simulate that. Or as a substitute, I should say. What was I saying? And over here, there was only one pull station like this that was on the system, and that is the 4250-130. And I don't have a glass cover for it, so the hammer's just floating around. But anyway, the panel that was there was a Simplex 4100. And they were using conventional pull stations on them, as well as conventional devices. Pretty much there wasn't really any device that I saw that was addressable. They were all conventional devices. It probably had a card in the panel that did that, or they probably had a bunch of monitor modules lying around somewhere. But anyway, on to the first devices. So we're going to go out here. And the first device is a Simplex 2901 9840 on the 4903 9101 strobe plate. These are what most of the signals were, or it's the main signals, I should say. However, in one part of the school, and there was only one there was only one of these there, where they had a 4903 9252 that likely replaced a 9840 that went bad. So, yep, 4903 9252. And it is, and for those of you that don't know, the 9252 has a selector switch for Smart Sync or not. Of course, it's on no Smart Sync. And over here, I have another 2901 9840, and another 9840, and another. What do you know? And now, in the newer section of the school, they got added on. They had the Simplex 4903 9219s. And this one I actually got brand new, but poorly stored, so it's kind of scratched up a little bit. But it is brand new, and it has, and this one is a bit uncommon because it's got the sticker from a 9236. And over here, I've got another 9219. But this one's rather uncommon because the model number for it is 4903 9219H. You can see, and they did have these as well. They had a 9219H and a 9219s in the newer section of the school. And some of the other and classrooms didn't really have horn strobes or visuals either. Well, the newer section had 4904 and 9137s. And I do have a 4904, but I don't have a whole lot of time to hook one up. So over here, likely another 9840 that went bad because one of the rooms they had the strobe plate still there, but the horn was a Simplex 4901 9822, and likely another 9840 that went bad, except they replaced the whole unit, and this is a 4903 9255. It's the same thing as the 9252, but it's got a horizontal strobe, and the unit is vertical. But they're both the same thing. This one's also got a selector switch for smart sync or not. And the 9255 and the 9252, they sound like true alerts. Wouldn't have made sense for me to throw my 9425 on here as well, but there was also, in the new section of the school, there was one big room that had Wheelock ASs, which, of course, I didn't throw those on here yet. But there's also rumors that I'm going to be getting the panel out of that school. We're talking about it, from what I last heard. And if that happens, I will re-simulate this setup with every single device that school had. Or I guess different models, I should say. So, and we'll do it the right way. So anyway, we're going to go ahead and pull the 4099. And since I have everything set up as 2-wire, the panel is on continuous, which is actually what they were set on at the school, obviously. Continuous. Some schools do March time, but that's not common. So anyway, here we go. Forgot to mention, on the outside, EW, EH1, WS. And then the front of the school, integrities. That was loud. Yeah, but one thing I forgot to mention is that the outdoor signals, they had 3 Wheelock EW EH1 WS strobes. And yeah, these are a very rare alarm. They are, I believe these were the predecessor to the Wheelock MT. They're single tone and they only do slow whoop, as you heard. And on the front of the school, they got more. They had Edwards integrities. And neither of them were weatherproof, but they used them anyway. It's like they used Flex Seal or something, which I guess I'll put a picture of that right here. So anyway, we're silenced. I'll go ahead and reset the T-bar, the dual action one. And I'm actually going to simulate a fire drill with the 4250-130. Downstairs, it's still ridiculously loud. No, doesn't that sound like something you would hear in a fire drill? Standing outside, you can hear the ambience. That is incredibly loud. So I'm going to reset for the final time. Alarms present. Anyway, that's it. If you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Take care. Have a great day.